Hey Dad, so today we're gonna be doing something different. So first and foremost, we're gonna be learning how to upcycle some jorts. And not any regular jorts, some Rockstar jorts. But unfortunately, I've never made jorts before, so I don't know why this is a how-to video, but they came out pretty sick though. As you can tell, they're Rustler jeans. Second thing is YouTube videos. So why are there like two screens? What's going on? I don't know. It's just how my mind works. I overthink a lot. I make the simplest things much more complicated. But anyway, let's go. So it looks like you need some jeans, obviously. Patches. Lots of patches. What was that? A lot of scissors. God damn, rotary cutter, a ruler, some chalk. And a laptop, maybe. I don't think you need it. These are all of the different rock bands that the patches came with. So I'll put it in the description where I got all of these items. I'll try to. And for the jeans, I do a lot of thrifting, or I try to, but I'm not able to because I don't have enough time. Hence why we're going to talk about working from home. But first, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out using the chalk where I'm going to end up cutting. So you don't want to cut it too short, because if you end up cutting the jorts too short, you can't be able to make them long. So give yourself enough space. But talking about working from home, it took forever for me to be able to convince my boss that I wanted to work from home, and I had to come up with really good reasons. So some of them were like the distance. So I drive basically like an hour one way to go to work. So that comes up to 2 hours a day just traveling in Arizona traffic. That's crazy. Another reason is the gas prices. Like, they're so high right now. Like, it's cheaper to get a kidney than to freaking put gas. Like, it's ridiculous. So that was another reason that I gave him. My mental well-being wasn't the best, and then after COVID, it just got worse, just like everyone else. And then work as well got super bad after COVID. But wait, it's time. The moment of no return. You're cutting the denim, the jeans. Listen. The sound of the stitches. Cutting. Satisfying. So all of those combined with so many other things, I just didn't think, I didn't even want to work there anymore. And so I explained to him, and then we were able to figure out like how we can be able to like reduce some of those stresses and how we can be able to do it. And the work-in flex was one of the ideas that came up, and we talked about it and we figured out how we can be able to implement it basically for the whole company. But I'm like a guinea pig. It's like a whole thing. So but anyway, make sure to cut them long so that in case if you don't like the length, you can make them shorter. So make sure you cut it longer, and then try it on and then cut it. Try it on and then cut it. So now it's time to do something that I get a lot of questions about on the Forever Dead TikTok, and that's screen printing. So first, you'll need the item that you're going to be screen printing. Second, you'll need a screen that already has a design. I can be able to show you guys how to be able to make that design and to be able to put it on the screen. But next, you'll also need is the screen print ink. You'll need a palette knife of some sort, and also you'll need the squeegee. When it comes to screen printing, the technique is all about well, actually, I don't know what the technique is. All I do is I just press it in and press it, and then put more ink. Press it in and then put more ink. And now it's time for the reveal. How's it gonna look? Ooh, that's way too clean. That's way too freaking clean. God damn, I did it again. So the working from home situation has helped a lot. I can't say that it hasn't, but it has also made me learn a couple things. So like, one is time management. You have to be really good with your time. The second thing is planning. Like, you really need to know what you're supposed to be doing, not just with work, but also your own personal life. So like, for example, I want to do Forever Dead basically all the time, every day, but it's not possible because I have a 9 to 5. So with the 2 flex days, I'm able to plan out my whole week, and also the times in which I'm going to be able to work on and get all of my regular 9 to 5 work done, and use the other time to be able to work on Forever Dead, giving it that fighting chance. I believe if I'm able to get more time, I'll be able to make it into the best, most amazing brand ever. So now it's time to make the detachable extra large oversized pocket. And I think I'm running out of angles to shoot this part in. I don't know. So obviously I didn't want to. So obviously I wanted to use every single piece of material I could to be able to make them, because we're all about upcycling out here. So what I used is the denim pants. Oh wait, I'm explaining something. It'll open like that, and then here's how you go in. So this needs to be cut. Okay, so basically I'm cutting it so I can have the opening. All you need is the pair of denim or whatever material. I have a ruler. I have the scissors, and I have chalk. So, to my understanding, apparently working from home isn't for everyone. But you know what is? Satisfying sounds. I find like the sewing sound super satisfying. So like, listen to this. So working from home has given me some perspective. Right now, you and I are willing to give 40 plus hours a week to someone else's dream, that being the 9 to 5, you know? And I can't even give 5 hours a week to myself to do my own projects, being forever dead. Because let's say you do work the 9 to 5, right? You get home at like 5:30. Well, I'll probably get home at like 6:20 because of heavy traffic. You get home, you eat, you shower, or you shower then eat. I don't know if you guys are weird, like, I don't know. But anyway, by the time you're like done with all of that, it's already 10 p.m. and you don't want to do anything. Like, you just feel like so brain dead. Like, you don't want to do anything. It's already late. You gotta sleep. And then some of you might say, well, you have the weekend to do all that stuff. Well, in my situation, I'm in a relationship, so I have to be able to cater to that and also cater to my own self to like take a break from like actual work, you know? Like, I have to be able to take that time to be able to relax and tell myself like, hey, like, everything's okay. But by the time that's happened, Saturday's gone, Sunday's gone, and I'm back in it on Monday. So that's why I had to end up getting a way of how to be able to work from home. I was willing to change jobs completely if I had to be able to make that happen. And I'm glad that it actually worked out so that I don't have to go to a new job. But still, it has given me the idea that yes, I am putting in all these hours to make someone else's dream happen. And the only reason why I'm staying there is, one, obviously it's not too bad of a place, but two, is because I have bills to pay. That's what it always comes down to. And finally, once those bills are paid, maybe I can hopefully focus on Forever Dead only and nothing else, not have to worry about any other person's stuff. But I guess that's also its own biz, because that's running a whole company. Like, probably won't be able to have the weekends anymore, because I'll be now running a full-on company. It has to run, it has to keep going. And that's the balance that I'm learning right now with just working from home, is that once I'm able to get the brand to the level that I'm trying to get to, it'll be much harder to balance everything. Like, when do you actually plan a day to be free? Because if I'm free, basically that means there's no money coming in. You know, if I'm not working, then who's working? And when you're just starting out, it's just basically almost you solo. So it's a lot of pressure. And maybe that's just one of the fears of success. And there's also the fear of failure, because now so many people know about this. So it's like you don't want to fail in that too. I don't know. There's supposed to be just a how-to video of making jorts and slightly talk about working from home. But my whole perspective of everything's just completely shifted. And it's so crazy. So let's just go back to the jorts maybe, and I'll relax and we can catch back up on this at the end. And then I can do probably just a summary at the end of everything about working from home. instead of cutting it into so many pieces throughout the whole video. But yeah, let's see. So right now we're gonna be sewing the patches onto the actual jeans, because as you saw earlier, I did iron them on it, but I just wanted it to have something extra. I'm trying to use Virgil's 3% rule, whereby whenever you do something, just add that 3% change. So in regular, when someone's doing regular patches, the iron-on patches, they'll just iron on. That's what it's for. But then I was like, oh, let me just go one step ahead, and then I iron it to make it easier for me whenever I'm sewing. And when I sew, I use a white stitch so that it can be able to show more. But obviously the first time I tried it, I did it with black, and then I didn't like how it looked, so I ended up doing the white. And here's some sewing ASMR. Just hear the stitch machine sewing. I'm pretty sure you all will start calling me a freaking weirdo. But I don't mind the sound actually. I just got used to it, I guess. Find some inner peace within whatever you're doing. I don't know. As you can see now with the white stitching, it is now popping a little more now. Now it's giving it that oomph that we were trying to look for. And then I just now need to do it on every single one, and yeah, we're making some really good creative stuff. But as usual, something bad always happens. Okay guys, so I don't know what day I'm in making this jorts, but I just broke my freaking needle. So it is broken because I was trying to sew this really thick part of the jeans, of the jorts or whatever, and now I have only one left. So because I previously broke the other ones, you can see they don't have any sharp thingy to it anymore. I don't have any more because the one I bought came with only 3 and I only have 1 left. So here's the sharp little needle thingy. So it's broken, so still trying to figure out how to make these things, but yeah.
But you've got to be willing to stand and fight for it.
But you know me, I'm coming bigger and better than ever, you feel me? So right now we're just gonna put the patches on the blue jeans, try and rearrange them just the same way that we did with the black jeans. Iron on top of them, just make sure you put in enough pressure. And then after that, once you put in enough pressure, just go over it a couple more times, and then that's the sewing part. So if you have a brother XM2701, first put the needle on the needle holder, get the thread, put it on number 2, hook it into number 3. It'll make sense when you see it, and then get the bobbin, put the bobbin in the bobbin holder. Make sure it's actually in the direction where the string is able to come back, and then hook onto the thing and cut it out. Take the thread, put it slightly, as you can see, detailed. It has that thing that helps you actually put in the thread through the needle, so you don't have to struggle doing it. And then after that, you're good to go. Let's sew this sheesh. Let's go crazy. I'm editing that part, and what the heck am I even saying? It's so stupid. So I don't know where the confidence sometimes comes from. Sometimes I'm riding this crazy high that I think I'm in, no one can stop me. I am for sure unstoppable. I'm invincible. And then sometimes I just get really low and nothing seems to matter. Nothing. And maybe that's just life. That's maybe just all of us. And that's one of the things that I ended up coming back to when it came to working from home, is that it does have a lot of highs, for sure, because you're at home. You can be able to do your laundry. You can be able to catch up on, I don't know, if you want to watch a show in the background, sure, go for it, But it also has its lows, because now you've now brought work home. So instead of having this place, your safe haven, that you can be able to use to decompress, it's now become this place where you're still working. It doesn't stop. And that's the part that I think a lot of people don't realize, that it has its good things, for sure. Do it if you can. Try it. I'm one who believes in trying anything. Do whatever you can that's underneath the sun, that is legal, obviously. But at the same time, don't let anyone stop you. The sooner you realize that you are your biggest enemy and your biggest critic, then the better, because you'll be able to now understand and analyze and be able to move forward. You'll be able to be like, oh, it's just all in my head. Like, yes, these people are telling me that my shit is crap. But my shit is fire, like you need to think sometimes too, because there's 8 billion people in this planet. Like, there's hundreds of other jobs, so just try and give yourself a break. And that with me began by asking if I could work from home. And I came in knowing that my drive was gonna be a couple hours every day. That's what I signed up for. So I should know that that is what was expected. And after a while, I realized like, hey, like I have contributed a lot, and not thinking that I'm overprivileged to some degree. Like, no, I'm just asking if something is possible. That's something else that a lot of people are afraid of doing, is just asking. You just have to be willing to ask. You can't just be afraid and live life like you're a freaking NPC. Like, no, like you gotta be willing to stand up and be like, hey, is this something that's possible? Because in the end, it's just gonna be you in the grave, no one else, just you. You'll ask yourself, did I live my life to the best? Did I live it to the fullest? Did I do everything I wanted to do? Some of you won't care, well, I care. I want to make sure that when I'm dead and gone, I've done everything I could to live the best version of my life as possible. I'm not trying to make millions of dollars, no. I'm just trying to do something that I think I love, that I do know I love, and I'm passionate about. And that's with first getting more time to do it, hence working from home. I still get my work done, and I get now the clothes done. And then from there, it's giving it that chance to see, instead of me wondering later on in life, is like, oh, would I have really made it if I tried to do it all the way, So at least this gives me a little bit of room of thinking like, oh, maybe it is possible to do Forever Dead full time. And this train though, god dang. Maybe it is that time. The sun is coming down, so I guess the video is almost over. True. We are getting there, so let's see. So, how to make jorts. Just get some jeans that you like, cut them to whatever length you want, and that's it. Here's the ones I made. Yo, what's up, dads? I'm Nigel, founder of Forever Dead, and today we're going to be making an outfit with the jorts. Made this jorts for the spring-summer 23 collection, and I decided that I needed something like more like bright and punky style, Made this t-shirt. It's a Kurt Cobain t-shirt that's also going to be dropping together with the jorts. Like super messed up, grungy look, So right now, we're going to put on the jorts. Crazy, bro. It's crazy. They look so clean. Then they're just like below the knee, So clean with the Forever Dead right there. All the grunge and rock bands. Shoutouts to Stranger Things in the pocket. I'm gonna style them with the 500s right now. They're all dirty and stuff. I need to clean them. It is what it is. Thugging out here. We're gonna add some pearlies. And then we're gonna add this chain right here. And then the final piece is right here. Actually, inside here. So it's the glasses. So, but then yeah, this is the final piece. It's actually a pocket bag. All you need to do is attach the pocket right here. It's crazy, bro. It's super clean. You just need to attach it to this section right over here. And we're good to go, yeah. It's crazy, bro. With the fit. You feel me? Forever Dead. Just posted outside right now. Just give me the tote bag right there real quick. Now let's see the fit in 3D. Oh, no, in 5D. In super 8D 4K. Crazy. yeah, the whole fit. So the jorts are gonna be dropping next week on Friday. This week, I don't know what next week Friday is, but just look on the caption. I'll have it on the caption. But yeah, yes, go.